Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for this reading. So, for this reading, I am asking for the love messages that you need to hear for this upcoming week of April 17th. So, if you're ready for your reading, you can go ahead and check out the timestamps below. Feel free to check whatever placements call to you. It could be your sun, moon, rising, your Venus, I don't know, whatever you feel called to, all right? Thank you so much for being here. And if anything resonates, please, feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Check out my other videos. I appreciate your support and I will see you at your reading. Thanks. Hello, Aries, and welcome to this your love messages for the week of April 17th. So, happy birthday, all right? I believe this is the last week of your birthday season, so I hope you are enjoying it. I don't know, you have Six of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles showing up reversed over here, so your love life could be a little shaky. I'm getting a sense of imbalance, all right? I don't know. I'm seeing, no, you know what this King of Pentacles over here is how you're showing up, and I'm seeing that, you know what, you've been focused on yourself, and that is good. Okay, so be careful, because that energy can kind of go into like, yes, you're worried about your needs, you're worried about yourself, you're trying to take care of yourself over here, but are you doing it in a way that's kind of greedy, right? Are you doing it at the expense of other people? Okay, so make sure that you're balancing that. Is it important for you to bring bring it in? Is it important for you to take care of yourself? Yes, right? But make sure that you're not I'm also getting like, not only like taking advantage of others, but it's like, especially if you're here at a love reading and you're trying to get some, something happening over here, right? It's like, are you putting enough of yourself out there? All right, because like for some of you, it's like you're so worried about yourself over here that you're actually causing a sort of imbalance by not really either showing your authentic self over here, by not putting enough into a relationship. Okay, because you have like pentacles over here, like this could be in the material realm, right? So think, think money, house, like physically, right? Like, are you showing, I don't know, like showing enough affection? Are you putting your money where your mouth is? Like, I don't know, like that kind of thing. I'm not telling you, right, to like spend money you don't have, right? Or say things you don't mean, right? But it's like, if you are looking for something, you gotta give in order to, kind of receive, and bring this back into balance. Okay. And so for singles, let's see, singles. What do singles have? Well, do we take both of them? What do singles have showing up this week? Okay, singles, I'm just going to tell you, all right, some of you could have been expecting to hear, it could be from like an earth sign over here, because it is the Page of Pentacles. Judgment's not really making me think of anybody in particular, but I am getting that, I don't know, like you could have been waiting to hear from someone, kind of try to have like this start, and I'm getting that it's going to be a no-go. Okay, so I'm sorry, that's just the energy currently, at least for this week. This second chance that you're trying to make happen, it's just kind of not happening. Judgment, the card of second chances reversed, and Page of Pentacles, the card of getting things going over here, reversed. Okay, so I'm gonna say like a double no. Okay, so just kind of take it or leave it, is the current energy. All right, but yeah, external factors, it's just like something else is happening. Okay, this could be like work getting in the way of, I don't know, like whoever it is that you're thinking, or even just like kind of going out on dates or whatever. I don't know. Like it's just kind of not the week for that. Okay, like I said, with external factors, it could be like work, friends, family, school, I don't know, right? Like, but like something just kind of not allowing this to happen right now. All right, so just it's okay. Continue to take care of yourself. Know that the energy will shift eventually. Okay. So for those of you that are dealing with someone over here, you could have you could be dealing with Gemini or an air sign over here, Aquarius or Libra as well. But I am seeing like some kind of spat, some kind of like argument over here with this King of Swords, that I'm getting that it is going to be coming into healing. All right, the King of Swords can be a card of like divorce, like separation over here, but like, because it's weird, right? Ironically, like the reversal is making me think that there is potential to rekindle this, right? So yep. love that. Yeah, reconciliation. Okay, I knew it. All right. So yeah, so for some of you, yeah, like I'm just getting like talk things out. Okay. You know, the King of Swords, what is really telling me more than anything is that if you're trying to make things happen, like you're gonna have to not be like the King of Swords, all right? Like you need to put a little bit more emotion into it. Yes, you want to be logical. No, you don't want to have a screaming match, right? Like, yes, you want to be clear, but you know, the King of Swords can sometimes be emotionally withholding. So you don't want to do that, okay? Like you want to make sure, you know, that you are like, you know, really sharing what it is that you're thinking. Okay, yeah, adapt, okay? Like there's something about your communication style that might need you to like adapt or like shake it up a little bit over here, okay? And so that is what I have for you today, Aries. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Taurus. All right. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What are your love messages for the week? Wow. Okay. I love it. I love this because the Ace of Wands over here is telling me that you are ready to start something new, something fresh. Okay. Aces are new beginnings. Wands are new beginnings and something passionate, something like you love, something that makes you feel good, and you are getting ready to do that. Okay. I am getting with the Eight of Swords over here. You know, you have them very in your head. You're kind of, I'm getting like entangled and trapped in something, you know, over here. Like, you know, yeah, like trapped over here. What is it? Anxiety, frustration, okay? But the Eight of Swords is this reminder that you can release yourself, okay? Like that you actually have more power to release something than you think, okay? So you are doing that, okay? The Eight of Swords reverses, that's what it's telling me, okay? You are going for this new start. You are following the Ace of Wands. I am going to say, you know, the Ace of Wands is a very passionate card. Okay, that is what I'm gonna say about that. So sounds like fun, but let's see. Singles. What do single Tauruses have going on? This is what wanted to pop up. You have the Three of Cups. I love it. Okay, for some of you, maybe I don't know. Well, for some of you, I'm getting that three is not a crowd. Okay, you're just gonna be having fun. For some of you, you could have just like, I'm getting like a lot of options. All right, like just like you're gonna be meeting people. I'm getting going out, socializing, having fun. Okay, like you're gonna have like your choice, you know, of, you know, who it is that you kind of want to go out. Okay, like you could find somebody. Oh wow, okay, you have true heart and long term popping up. Okay, so you know, some of you, I'm getting like, as you kind of like go out there or doing you, like kind of having fun over here, like you might find somebody that, you know, it's like here for the long term, somebody who's gonna have real feelings for you over here. Okay, so I don't know, like you might have somebody opening up their heart to you. All right. Wow, okay, this is what wanted to pop up. Yeah, this is for those of you that are dealing with someone. You have the Three of Swords. Okay, so you could be going through a rough patch with your person. Okay, like there could have been some hurt over here, which is why you're showing up over here with the Eight of Swords. You know, being very in your head about it, but guess what, like you can release that. Yes, you can heal that. Okay, the Ace of Wands is telling me that, you know, you want to kind of fix this. You want to either, okay, so here's the thing, this is what I'm really getting. For some of you, like you're either like walking away from this pain, okay, and you're like, I'm done, I want a new passionate beginning elsewhere, and I'm gonna go and do me over here. And for others, you could want to rekindle this thing with your person. Okay, let me see. I'll pull another card. Yeah, with the Sun. You know, I am going to say, you know, for those of you that are trying to rekindle this situation, you know, make sure that you're being like honest. Make sure that you're making time to like, I'm getting like kind of, you know, with the fire, like, you know, like kind of like have fun. And like, I'm not saying ignore. Do not ignore, right? Like the reality of the problems that are, you know, like happening. Yeah, yeah, for some of you, it could have been like a fling over here, that like something that like kind of, you know, three's a crowd. You got 3 and 3 over here. Okay, yeah, like I don't know, over here I was getting three's not a crowd, but for over here I'm like 3 might be a crowd. Okay, and that could have been like kind of hurtful. All right. For some of you, I'm just getting like you yourself needing to kind of go out and have some fun. Like some of you might just be straight up like releasing this relationship. Okay, yeah, trying something new. Okay, I'm sorry, that is the message that I have for you today. Okay, those are your take it or leave it. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just telling you what's showing up. All right, so you know, I do feel like this trying something new is gonna make you feel a whole lot better over here. All right, this Ace of Wands is trying to find you. Okay, I would welcome it in, Taurus. All right, thank you so much for being here and good luck. All right, you got this. Go and have fun with your friends. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini. What does Gemini have? What love messages does Gemini have this week of April 17th? All right, Gemini, I think the messages that you have are messages, okay? Because you have the Knight of Swords and you have the Page of Swords over here, okay? This is really interesting because it's like, internally you're like the Knight of Swords reversed, but you're showing up as the Page of Swords, which I actually really like, because I feel like, hey, you know what, you're stronger than you think you are, you know, like you're over here like this knight, you know, charging forward, getting things done, getting things going, okay? And it's like, you know, you might not see that, you might not see like your power and how you're growing and developing over here, you know, but it's like you are acting on it, okay? Like, and Page of Swords, like this is all air energy, this is your energy. I'm getting like you kind of finding your power, finding your footing is the message that I'm getting. All right, like you doing things even if you're a little nervous to do it, okay? So take that first step. All right. And so, some of you over here, like there could be something that I'm getting like something in your mind over here that you really, really want to share, but you just don't know how to say, okay? So like for those of you that are dealing with someone, like you might just have something to, you know, like communicate with your person that you're kind of struggling with. And I'm going to actually start with those of you that, yeah, ooh, okay, okay. I'm going to start with those of you that are dealing with someone, okay? You have the Seven of Cups showing up reversed over here. I'm getting that for some of you. Like, you're like dating someone. Like, the Seven of Cups in love reading, especially, I'm like, that's the dating card, okay? But it's showing up reversed over here, which is telling me that like you're narrowing down your options. Like you're kind of like, hey, like I want this person, you know, like this is what I want, this is what I need, you know, this is what I'm looking for, and you want to share that, but you're like afraid to do that. And that is why I'm getting is like you want more than you're showing over here, right? Like internally you're this knight, but over here you're showing up in like a smaller energy. So it's kind of like you're not, I'm getting, you're not really putting out there like everything that you really want, you know. You do have, you know, some fun times and a need for balance, okay? So like for some of you, I'm just getting, you know, make sure that you are you know, in balance with your person, you know. I don't know, like are you spending too much time having fun and not enough, like I don't know, whatever, right? Talking about real stuff, I don't know, you know what, you just, you know, kind of there's this need to kind of bring balance into the situation. All right, for you singles over here, you do have the Chariot showing up reversed. I'm getting that, you know, you're kind of like quite not, yeah, oh, that's interesting. It's like you're finding your footing, all right? But it's like I'm getting that as soon as you like find your footing, you find how to like go about it, then you're gonna be going full force, okay? But you're not quite doing it quite yet, okay? The Chariot is trying to figure out, you know, like what's gonna work, all right? Like they don't, you know, like they're like, you know what, I didn't, you know, they're leaving their old town and moving towards something new, something different over here, you know? So it's like right now you might not really know where you're heading. You might still be kind of figuring things out over here with the reversal, but it's like it's coming, okay? Like the success, you know, like progress over here, like you are gonna figure it out. For some of you, you could have a Cancer trying to communicate something to you, okay? I'm not getting that they're showing up quite yet, but I mean honestly, like you might even be the one to start this communication with this Cancer person, I don't know, like, or this somebody over here, okay? But what was I gonna say? But I'm getting like, yeah, because I'm not getting that they're coming through quite yet, okay? So yeah, you have a true heart and vision, okay? I'm gonna say like for some of you, yeah, kind of back to this whole like, I'm getting that for some of you, you're trying to like share your true feelings about something, and share your vision, you know, what it is that you have for this person, okay? Over here, you know, like I'm gonna go back to the whole, like you're not quite charging forward because you need to get clear on what your vision is, okay? Like you need to actually figure out what it is that you want before you can charge forward toward that, right? So that is what I'm seeing here today, Gemini. All right, thank you so much for being here. If anything resonated, please feel free to leave me a like or a comment, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. What does Cancer have showing up this week? Energy for Cancer. You have the Empress. You have the Queen of Swords. Goodness golly. Okay, So I'm just gonna say this. I mean, this is like your you energy, but I mean, like, I also read holistically. You have the Empress and the Queen of Swords showing up, okay? Like, this is technically like, you know, how you're feeling within, how you're showing up. But the fact that we have like two really strong women in this, already, and the fact that I just did the general messages for Cancer, my other reading, go ahead and check that out if this resonates, okay? Because there's like some I hate going into this, but there's like some third party stuff happening, okay? Like there was some third party messages in that other reading, and I'm already getting, not for all of you, okay? Just for some of you, if you already know, okay? Like you might just be deciding between people, like you might just be lightly dating, or you might just be like trying to figure out what you want, okay? I'm not saying like it has to be this like bad thing, okay? But I am seeing that. Now, as far as you know, with this Empress, I am seeing, you know, like, cause this is like supposed to be your internal energy, and it's like you are taking care of you, okay? Like you are in your power. You're trying to figure out what it is that you want. Like you're learning your worth is what I'm getting, right? And now you're being receptive. You're like, yes, you know, like the Queen of Swords. That is how you. Interesting, because that is how you're showing up. Like you are showing up as strong. You know, like the Queen of Swords. Some of you could have just had a breakup. Is something else that I'm getting, okay? Some of you could have, yeah, some of you could have had a breakup, or like back to that decision making energy, okay? Or like or you had to decide between a person and like something else, your family, your friends, I don't know, like two people, I don't know, right? But I'm getting like that sort of thing. But it's like, you know what, like you're stronger, like for whatever it was that you're like going through, you know, you are showing up over here as strong, as logical, as, you know, intelligent. Like you did what I'm getting, like you doing what you needed to do, right? Like, and you knowing how to take care of yourself ultimately, you know. Now, you know, because you are showing up in this Queen of Swords energy, while, you know, who can be, you know, yes, the Queen of Swords still carries some of that like water loving emotional energy, right? But like not as much as like other queens over here, and especially like not as much as like this Empress, who is just like, you know, the Empress of, you know, cultivating, creating, nourishing, nurturing, right? Taking something and multiplying it over here, you know. So, you know, where like, you know, like this is like the mother, where this is like a widower, right? So over here, so it's just kind of like I'm getting like all these feelings inside you that you're not really showing. Like I'm getting that you're keeping a lot of that in, okay? So for singles, let's see what do singles have showing up this week. You have the Three of Cups, okay? So some of you singles just need to kind of get out there, all right? Have fun. I'm getting get in touch with like feminine energy, regardless of your gender. I say this in a genderless way, right? Just kind of get in touch with feminine energy, like in the, you know, do something creative, do something nurture yourself, do something like, you know, practice some self-care over here, you know, welcome in, you know, abundance over here, you know, like, I don't know, like go out, have fun with your friends, you know. You know, like really kind of like be in your you energy, okay? Learn and go for it, okay? So for some of you, you might need to learn about how to take care for yourself, or how to like really embody that and be in that, you know. I'm seeing that you already know that you are worth it, right? So it's like you're gonna be able to like embody that, go for it. You know, if you're thinking about somebody, I'm getting go for it, like try something new, you know. Or like somebody might be going for it and kind of coming your way, all right? So for those of you that are dealing with someone over here, you have the High Priestess. I'm getting, see, secrets. I'm just getting like y'all are not talking about it, okay? Like y'all are not saying things. I'm getting, you know, the answers, you know what you want to do in this relationship, but you're not really doing it, okay? Like you're not acting on it, you're not sharing what the truth of how you feel, you know. It's like I was saying, right? Like I'm getting, you know, some of you, like you want this future with your person, you're imagining all these things, but you're not really showing that. And obviously, right, like, you know, if you just started your relationship, you might just be feeling like, you know what, like now it's not the time to share. And I would say I would probably agree, right? You know, but for others of you, like I'm getting that you're getting to a point where like you might be frustrated about like where this is heading, and you're like, hey, like I'm trying to make this happen, we've been together for 10 years, what are we doing next, you know, like that kind of, I mean, I don't know your life, right? But you know, like that kind of thing. But it's like, are you sharing it, are you expressing it? Okay, some of you could be dealing with I don't know, I'm getting Scorpio energy, even though this is supposed to be Pisces. I'm getting like heavy Scorpio energy. So, you know, let me see what else. Yeah, yeah, you know what? Like, you know, with vision and true heart, I am seeing, you know, your person does love you. Like your person, you know, like, you know, I'm getting like that y'all do share the same vision, but neither of you was talking about it, okay? So share your true feelings and share your vision with your person, okay? I mean, obviously you're going to do what you want, but that is what I'm seeing here, okay? Thank you so much, Cancer. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Leo. All right. Oh, I ran out of water. Okay, I'll take a break after Leo. All right. Leo. What love messages does Leo have this week of April 17th? Wow. Leo, you have love messages for your love messages, okay? Like that is what's coming your way. Just love messages, okay? You're over here in your lover's energy, all right? Like you could just kind of be leveling up with your person. Some of you could be like deciding what you want to do next. For some of you, I'm getting like, you know, going to the next stage of your relationships, okay? So I'm singles. Hold on a second, okay? But for those of you that are dealing with someone, okay, I'm getting like, you know, if you're dating, like maybe like solidifying it, right? If you've been dating for a while, like it's a time to meet the family, right? Like, I don't know, just like whatever the next step is, I'm getting like that y'all are doing it, okay? Like you're really trying to find that balance over here. And you are showing up over here in this King of Cups energy. I'm getting that you are taking action and putting love into it, okay? Like I'm almost getting like a more balanced, you know, feminine and masculine energy of you, like really, I don't know, just like kind of welcoming in just like such a fruitful relationship, right? Like working toward that, like it's really like coming in here for you, okay? Now I'm actually going to pull the card for those of you who are in a partnership first, and then singles, I'll get to you, okay? So for those of you that are dealing with someone, okay, what else do you need to know? Yeah, you have the Page of Wands, okay, okay. Side message for some of you, okay, like if you are not trying to have a child, be careful, you know, for those of you that are in relationships where you can have children. You know, if that does not apply to you, then ignore that, okay? But I am also getting like, I don't know, like y'all just kind of like having some fun times with each other, like really like, I don't know, like finding that passion with each other, just really like going out exploring, okay, over here, you know, make sure that you're making time to have fun. But I am getting that you are that you are like doing that already, okay? Look, you know what? Family came up, and I feel like it's just because some of you are thinking about growing your family, okay? And like for some of you, your family could just be growing, okay? Let me know. I don't know. Like for this of you, like for whom that is like a thing, okay? And then you have, yeah, missing, and then you have listen, okay? So for some of you, like I'm getting like you might just like be missing, like, you know, like you want to figure out the next step over here, you know? So like I don't know, you could have, you know, lovers can also be like decision making energy. So like you might be trying to figure out, you know, like what your family goals look like, okay? So make sure that you're listening to each other, talking about it, okay? And saying, hey, you know, this is what I want, and figure out, you know, like what your partner wants as well, okay, over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to singles, all right? So singles, what I was gonna say for this oh, come on, singles. Oh, I love this so much. I was gonna say, like, for those of you that are like single, like you could just have like kind of a relationship coming in, and then what do you have? You have like the Queen of Cups and your King of Cups over here, okay? Like that is your person, okay? Like they are coming in, all right? I'm getting that, you know, as you are truly embodying this King of Cups energy, like I said, right? Like charging forward, taking care of business, you know, like learning about your emotional health, you know, actually, yeah, you know, like making time, right, to kind of like as soon as like you're ready to kind of really get into it, right? Sorry, okay, I got the term like pussyfooting. I'm sorry, like I don't know what that means, but like I mean, like you're not pussyfooting around. I don't know what that means, okay? I'm sorry. But like what does that mean? I don't know. I need to Google that. I need to Google the etymology. Now I'm distracted. The point is that as soon as you are serious over here, okay, like your counterpart is coming in, okay? They're coming in strong. They're coming in. They're meeting you. They're like complimenting you, okay? And I'm just getting like, this is Leo. I'm so excited for you. Like, I feel giddy, okay? Try something new. For some of you, you're trying to welcome this in, okay? Like, try something new. Next up, incoming, okay? Just wait for it because it's coming your way, all right? And it's gonna be somebody who's loving. I'm getting somebody who listens to you, somebody who's just really trying to compliment you over here, okay? I love this. All right. Thank you so much, Leo. All right. If anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. You can always leave me a like, a comment. All right. Thank you so much. And I'm going to go ahead and move on. Wow, Leo, that was, I'm still like geeking like on the Leo reading. Okay. All right. Whew. And please give me some messages for Virgo now. All right. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What are the love messages for Virgo this April 17th, the week of April 17th? All right, Virgo. You have the Four of Pentacles and you have the Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay. So this is interesting, all right, because you have like, this is like your you energy, you know, like the Four of Pentacles over here. You're like kind of trying to be stable, trying to kind of, you know, like be a little bit more reserved over here. But like something is coming in and shaking things up, okay? Like this Knight of Wands is like, no, 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 like let's have some fun, okay? Like, no, you know what? Like we're actually like letting go of some things. We're actually like taking a couple of risks over here, okay? So for some of you, like I'm getting, I don't know, like you could just be like adventuring with your person, you know, for singles. You know, it could just be like trying new things over here. You know, like I'm getting like messing with the status quo, right? Like switching things up over here. Like you're going to be embodying that in this Knight of Wands energy. And I'm getting just like going after what you want, right? Like I'm getting that you're going to be trusting you're going to like allow your passions to lead you over here. So, you know, yeah, you know, like I'm also seeing intuition, you know, like just kind of like really trusting that and saying like, you know what, this is what feels right. That's what I'm going to go toward. All right. And that's cool. All right. So it might mess with your sense of stability a little bit here, but I'm getting that it is what you want. Okay. So singles. What do singles have showing up over here? All right. You do have the World. Okay. Showing up. So, you know, reversed over here. Okay. So like for some of you, you have like, it's a level up, okay? Like the World to me is, I mean, it's always like a positive card, even reversed over here, you know. It's just kind of saying it's like a delayed level up, okay? Like something is coming in for you, but there's this need for you to like close some cycles, okay? Like for some of you, there's somebody that you maybe like need to leave behind, somebody that you like, I'm getting somebody that you've outgrown, that's lingering in your energy over here, that you truly need to release so that you can welcome in this true level up, okay? Like wrap up that cycle so that you can come up like showing up over here like stronger, all right? Yep, you need a reality check about, I don't know, yeah, like reality check I'm getting about like the people that have hurt you, or like people like that, you know, you might feel like you are over, all right, but like really check in with yourself and say, okay, like what do I really need to do to release that, okay? Like I'm getting even like a cord cutting ritual situation for some of you, okay? Like to that point, okay? Other than that, I am seeing like date as in like date, go around and like how do I say this, like I'm getting like get to know new people, right? Like try something new, like try some new flavors. I don't know, like really to kind of help you see what's out there, you know, like that sort of thing, you know? So I don't know, you know, take it or leave it, but that is what I've got here. Now for those of you that are dealing with someone, let's see what energy pops up. You have Temperance reversed, okay? So there could be like some lack of stability with your person over here. And, you know, over here, you're craving the stability with the Four of Pentacles over here. But like, I'm getting, you know, maybe like some disagreements, maybe like not seeing eye to eye on something over here that you're trying to bring back into balance. And maybe for some of you, interesting. So Temperance is traditionally tempering, right? Like fire and water, okay? So I am getting them like for some of you, like like emotions, I'm getting emotions running high. All right, so like there's something that could have been happening over here. I'm getting, you know, like really caught up. I don't know, like she seems to be like really in the water over here. So the just like that emotions running high is really what, I don't know, whatever that means for you and your relationship, like something that is kind of taking over your relationship, that I'm getting that you are trying to bring back into balance by putting passion into it, okay? Or for some of you, like you're being asked to kind of get in touch, like rekindle, sorry, like I feel weird, but like rekindle that passionate side of your relationship, okay? Like I'm getting something about like you embodying this Knight of Wands energy, you know, what we were saying, right? Like charging toward what you want, like following your passions over here, like being what's gonna bring you guys back into balance, okay? So I don't know, take it or leave it, what that means, okay? You have divine timing and you have priority check, okay? And so for some of you, it's just going to take a while for things to kind of, you know, get back on track over here. You know, like it is, you know, it might end up being just like a very personal thing where like both of you just kind of need to kind of address things independently before you can truly come back together and bring things into balance with each other. Okay, some of you need to, like, you know, check your priorities as far as, I don't know, are you prioritizing each other's needs? You know, are you prioritizing other things? What do you want to prioritize in your relationship, you know, and talk about that. So that is what I had for you this week, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to, all right, I really don't want to forget. I don't know how last week I forgot like a sign, and I really don't want to do that this week. Virgo, what's after Virgo? I'm blanking. Did I do Leo? I really hope I did Leo. Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Okay. All right, Libra, Libra, Libra. Let's see, what are your love messages for the week of April 17th? Okay, you have the Page of Swords and the Ten of Cups showing up here, okay? It's funny, I was gonna say, some of you, like, your love messages are like, you have messages coming in, and then my phone went off. I usually try to leave it on, but like, I need it on right now, because anyway, okay, sorry, not to interrupt you. The point is that some of you just kind of, you might be hearing from someone over here, okay? Whether you're dealing with someone or like single energy over here. All right, I am getting communication being important, okay? I'm getting like honest communication, genuine communication, like dang, like what you want for your future is going to be the topic this week, all right? Because you have the Ten of Cups showing up, okay? For some of you, like your family, there could be like family kind of getting, I say like getting in the way, but I don't necessarily, it doesn't have to be a bad thing, okay? Like for some of you, it could be like family meddling in your affairs over here, but for others of you, it could just be like, oh, you could have like a family event to attend to, you know, just kind of like family taking up your time over here. But for others, like I'm just getting like you are starting to think of what your Ten of Cups looks like for you, right? Like what do you want? That fulfillment, that contentment, that joy that's not just about you, that's about others, right? That is about like, you know, your legacies, your like your not well, I mean, your family, like, you know, happiness amongst others. What does that look like for you and your person? You're starting to think about that, and I'm getting that you're going to be communicating that, like you're trying to share that, you're trying to kind of figure that out. You know, are you in your most refined energy right now? No, right? Like this is fellow like air energy. And so, you know, you're not showing up as like the queen yet or the king yet, right? But it's like you are getting started over here, you know? It's like it's still kind of, I'm getting, you're still figuring things out. You're still learning about yourself. You're still kind of forming your ideas about what your future looks like. But I love that, because I'm getting that like you are actually taking steps toward what it is that you want, you know? So singles. Let's see, what other energy do you have over here? You have the Ten of Wands. Goodness golly. You know, you do have two tens, so I'm going to point that out. So 10-10 might be important. You might want to look into that energy, okay? But you know, you're close these cycles, okay? 10-10, and then you're like internally you're the Page, okay? Like there's growth happening here, okay? For some of you, like there's for some of you singles, okay? Some of you singles, like, you know how I was saying like about like family kind of meddling, or It could be like work, it could be like friends, I don't know, like I'm getting like just like external things, kind of feeling, you know, you feeling like you have a lot on your back and too much on your back to focus on truly like putting yourself out there at this moment, you know, like it's kind of like, like I want to start charging toward things, but you know, like there's this like not knowing how to do that, because there's still things that you need to release over here, you know, for some of you, like you just need to ask for support, you know, like you know, if you have like too many responsibilities or things that you need to kind of like let go of, right? I'm just getting reach out, ask for help, okay? Like you do not have to carry the load on your own, all right? So that you can, you know, like I'm getting for some of you is like, as you start releasing some of these external factors over here, you can kind of go back into thinking about your love life, you know, and if that's what you want, right? Like, I mean, you're here, so I figure like that's kind of what you want over here, you know, but if it's not, you know, like I'm just getting that there are other things that are kind of like taking precedence over here, okay? Nah, yeah. Try something new, okay? Yeah, I think the first part was right. I think you do want something new, okay? Like I do think that, you know, like you are looking for this new version of you, this new like attempt at love over here, you know, and it's incoming, okay? Like I said, tens are wrapping up cycles over here, this 10 of cups, so like it's coming for you, but you do need to try things a different way, okay? Like, you know, if you want different results, you know, you can't, like, I don't know, like I said, like ask for help over here, you know, like you can't do things the same way, you know, if you want to get something different, you know. So for those of you that are in a relationship, you do have strength over here. Some of you could be in a relationship with a Leo, you know, or dealing with somebody who's just really like showing that energy is what I'm getting. Like I don't know, for better or for worse, you know. I'm just getting somebody, I don't know, like really, I mean, okay, I'm not saying this with like any judgment, you know, just kind of like a jockey energy is what I'm getting, you know, like I'm getting, you know, like that, I don't know, like, what do you call it, like that, you know, like American football, like jockey, like stereotype kind of thing, you know. I don't know. So you could be dealing with somebody like that. You could be having someone like that coming your way. I don't know. Okay, I don't know why I'm really getting like that, and I don't mean it in a bad way, right? Like, or with any sort of judgment. I just like, I don't know why I really got heavy imagery of that. Okay. But with strength over here, you know, yeah, you know, I am seeing that you're one, sorry to take it so literally, but like, yeah, you're trying to strengthen your relationship, okay? And I'm getting that, yeah, you and your person, like, you both want this, okay? Like, yeah, you do want to figure it out. You want to take the next step towards something, okay? And you know, you have reconciliation. So for some of you, like, there could have been, I don't know, like some disagreements about something, you know, especially over here, you know, with this 10 of Wands energy too, like kind of peeking over, you know, like, I don't know, like maybe you feel like you're like taking care of too many things over here, right? Because I'm getting, you know, like the side message of strength, the strength card of like, once again, you know, like not being afraid to show your vulnerabilities, right? Like that strength is not just like that facade of, you know, like showing up physically strong, right? That is like true strength means, you know, recognizing when you need help. True strength means, you know, owning up to like, you know, like you're not seeing your vulnerabilities as weaknesses, right? But just like another part of you, you know? So like for some of you, like, yeah, back to this whole, like you might be needing help from your person, you know, and I'm getting like, you know, that you are going to be feeling supported over here, you know, like your person is going to have your back. You have reconciliation, okay? You have weight, and I'm just getting kind of like, you know, a weight for, you know, this future, the 10 of Cups, you know, all the stuff that's incoming over here. Like it is coming, you know, but you might just have to wait a little bit, all right, for that, you know. But I am seeing, you know, just kind of like growth in your relationship over here, all right? But definitely make sure that you are voicing when you need support, okay? All right, that is what I have for you today, Libra. I sure hope that was Libra. Libra, yes, Libra. If anything resonated, please leave me a like, leave me a comment. I would absolutely love to hear from you. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. All right, what does Scorpio have? What love messages does Scorpio have showing up this week? Okay, wow, Scorpio. You know, I'm going to say this high priestess just very much reminds me like of scorpionic energy, okay? I don't know. I love it. It's wonderful. I feel like it's your energy, okay? You know, high priestesses, you know, it's water energy typically associated with like Pisces. Some of you might have some Pisces placements. I don't know. That's a side message. But I am seeing like, you know, that internally, like you're very much in your power. Okay. This is like you're within you. Okay. Over here. Like, you know, you are like, I'm getting like feeling your power. I'm getting some of you might be a little bit, and I'm not getting like necessarily isolation, but just more of like kind of like I'm getting like you're stopping to observe, you know, you're just kind of like keeping an eye out, you're like watching. I'm getting like just, you know, like the muted side of the high priestess, you know, like you're like not saying a lot but just kind of like looking around, like seeing what's up. And I'm getting this twofold for you singles energy, right? Like it could just be like, you know what, like you're not taking a lot of steps, you're just kind of like scoping out the honeys, right? Like you're trying to figure out what's out there. For others of you, especially like if you're dealing in a like in a relationship and things like that, I'm getting like there's something that you are trying to do, but you're like trying to figure out like your next step over here, you know, especially with the Eight of Cups over here, like before you actually do something, right? I'm getting that you're just kind of like in observation mode right now. So you know, the Eight of Cups over here, it is how you are showing up. So you know, I am seeing that you know, like some of you there is something that you're not working, okay, like not you're not working, like that's not working over here, that you are wanting to leave behind, okay? I know, you know, I don't know what that is, you know, but I know it sounds, I mean, both tried and true. But it's like you want the shift, right? Like you want this change over here, you know, but you're not quite acting on it. I don't know why. Like you know, I am gonna say, you know, with the high priestess, there is this need for you to, you know, trust yourself, trust your intuition, you know. So I would say, you know, check in with yourself, you know. For some of you, like you might just need some, I don't know, let me see if I like pull up something over here. Slow down. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just getting, you know what? And you know what? Yeah, enjoy that. Observe. Okay, slow down before you, I'm getting just like maybe you're just not trying to make a hasty decision, okay? Because the Eight of Cups can just be like, all right, shift, change, whatever. But like you do know that there is something that you want to change. I'm just getting that you're not in a rush to make that change, okay? So I don't know, take that as it resonates. All right. But there is a shift coming. There is a change, okay? Like I am getting that you know, you are addressing things in a different way, whether you're single or dealing with a person over here, you know, singles. Let's see what you have. Yeah, you have a Six of Cups showing up reversed, okay? Some of you, I see. Okay. Oh, I should have just pulled the cards right away, huh? Like, because, well, like the whole picture for those of you who are single, I'm getting, you know, some of you might have been trying to reconcile something. Some of you are wondering over here, you know, like if you can bring like an old relationship kind of back into you know, back into balance, you know, kind of trying to make amends with something over here, you know, and that's why that's the message over here, right? Of like you wanting to I'm getting that like you're questioning, right, whether you should leave this behind. And honestly, okay, I'm not telling you how to live your life, but what I'm getting is like you are being kind of encouraged, you know, to like make a change about this. Like maybe this is just, I don't know, like it could just be that, you know, this is just not in the cards right now, you know, like that you're gonna reconcile, that you're gonna make amends, that you're gonna fix this, okay? Like it could just be a temporary energy. But I am seeing, you know, the whole, sorry, I thought I heard something. You know, the whole like, you know, you kind of like walking away and you know, like it's just like if it's not working, it's not working, you know. It showed up reversed over here to me. It's just telling me, yeah, okay, try something new. All right, I'm just gonna leave it there. I just need to let the cards do the talking, huh? You know, try something new. All right, take it or leave it. You know what happened, you know what's up, you know, more than me. So all right, for those of you that are dealing with someone over here, yeah, oh goodness, another six reversed. Okay, so six might be important, six energy, okay? Yeah, but I'm just getting something's not working, okay? Because the Six of Wands is it's a card of victory, it's a card of triumph, you know, feeling good over here, you know. But the reversal over here, you know, definitely look into the energy. Did I say look into the energy of 6 or 66? I don't know, like you might have some messages in that over here, okay? But sorry, I keep hearing all these, like there's all these distractions right now. But you know, this is like a defeated energy, okay? Like I am seeing, like, you know, there's something I'm getting in your relationship that is just like not working, you know, that you do want to kind of like shift, you want to change this energy, you want to like, I'm not saying that you necessarily want to walk away from this. Okay, that's kind of like what might be in your head right now. Like you're trying to figure out if you're walking away from the relationship or gonna try to fix something, and that's why you're in like observing mode over here, you know. So let's see what else do we have for you. Wow. Sorry, Scorpio, this got like, wow. Okay, interesting. Vision, true heart, interesting. I'm gonna pull like, I feel like pulling an extra card over here. Learn and action. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, for some of you, okay, what I'm going to say with vision and true heart, like y'all just need to figure out if you're on the same page. Okay. Like if you have the same vision for your life, and be real. Okay. I'm getting that, you know, I'm getting that this is a relationship where like y'all have feelings for each other. You do care about each other and want what's best for each other. But like there might be some misalignment about where you're heading. Okay. So just kind of be real with each other. Okay. Like slow down before you make any decisions. I'm getting as far as like there's still stuff that you need to learn. Okay. Either learn about your person, learn about what's happening, learn about the situation. Okay. And I'm getting like putting action into that, putting action into learning. Okay. Like, so yeah, like I guess it's just like not like, I'm not getting like decision making energy. I'm getting just like time to learn, okay? Time to kind of talk over here, you know, and really kind of figure out like if you're on the same page over here, okay? Like make sure that you're sharing your visions and your true feelings, okay? That is what I have for you, Scorpio, all right? It feels a little bit heavy, you know, no, this energy is, you know, temporary, okay? You know, stand in your power, all right? You got this. And thank you for being here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have showing up this week? Love messages for Sagittarius, please. All right, you have the Five of Wands reversed. That's the Five of Pentacles reversed. Goodness golly, Sagittarius. Okay, wow. Sorry, like Scorpio just had a heavy reading, and this already. Okay, no. Like it feels a little bit heavy, but I think it's good. Okay, I'm getting you're coming out of some heavy energy. All right. So the Five of Wands over here, you know, and the Five of Pentacles, you know, the Five of Pentacles is my down and out card. The Five of Wands is a challenges card over here. You know, for some of you, you could have some challenges in getting, you know, within yourself. Okay, like there's something that you're debating. I'm getting, I don't know, like it could be like about what you want your love life to look like. It could be like about what you want with your person. For some of you, like just kind of trying to figure out, I don't know, I'm getting even like societal expectations put on you, familial expectations put on you over here, you know, and it's like you're kind of dealing with those challenges, or you have been dealing with those challenges, you know, but I'm getting that you are healing from that, okay? Like you are coming out of that, you are starting to address that. I'm getting that you're starting to, you know, stand in your power, that you're practicing, you know, like facing yourself, that you're practicing like facing your fears over here, you know, and really, you know, embodying an energy of like, you know what, I'm gonna do what's good for me because it's what's good for me. And once it's like you're following your passions, you know, over here. So like there is some healing happening. I am getting, you know, you might have like that heavy energy lingering over here, but it's like there's healing happening, okay? The Five of Pentacles over here as well, all right? There's healing happening. You could have, I don't know, some of you could have had some material losses, some physical losses over here, actually, you know, like going through some breakups or like going through some hard times with your person, you know, over here that, you know, that left you feeling down and out. But it's like I'm getting that you're starting to see what's out there, okay? Like whether that's resources for you and your person to kind of like figure together and kind of move on to the next step, or whether that's, you know, like moving on from this breakup and figuring out like, hey, you know, like I have my friends, I have my family, I have like this, that, whatever, right? Like whatever researches it was that you found. Maybe for some of you it was like I found myself, you know. I know it sounded really cheesy, but that is what I heard. So, you know, like there's just healing for you, Sagittarius, okay? No, singles. Let's see. Give me something good for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have going on? Wow. Okay. I asked for something good. You know what? Eight of Cups. No. I like it. This is good. Okay. Because there is a shift coming. There is a change coming. Okay. You are leaving behind all this thing. Okay. Like the healing that, that you're working on, like it's working. Okay. Like you're going to be able to like cause this shift in your life. Okay. That's going to allow you to walk toward, you know, what you really want over here, and you're leaving behind the pain. Okay, reality check, divine timing, you know, interesting, like both reality and priority check over here. Okay, so like for some of you there might be this need for you to be real about like how much healing you're doing. Okay, so like for some of you is like, are you refusing to leave something behind? Are you refusing to leave someone behind? Are you refusing to leave some ideas, old values, things that aren't serving you behind? Okay, there is this need for you to kind of be real with yourself about that. Okay, and divine timing is just saying, hey, good things coming, you know, like good things coming, you know, when you're ready. So, you know, like you need to put in a little bit of more work over here, you know, so that you can be ready to welcome in something good over here. All right, now for this you that are dealing with someone, have someone on your mind over here. Wow, you have the Six of Cups showing up reversed. Okay, so for some of you, okay, I am seeing progress. Okay, like from the five and five, like you might have actually check into the energy of 5 or 55. Okay, you could have some messages there. But you know, it goes into 6, so you could have some progress in general, but I'm getting like not a full like reconciliation yet. Okay, like there's still a lot of healing needing to happen, and there's still some needing to bring things into balance. Okay, like with your person. Okay, so like for some of you, okay, yeah, okay. Whew. Okay, for some of you, all right, like your person might just be like unavailable for, like they could be emotionally unavailable. Your person might just like kind of be away. Okay, like I'm getting trying to brush things over with gifts. Okay, but not really, you know, because the Six of Cups is also gifts, you know, but I'm getting like somebody who's trying to like, I don't know, like win you over with gifts, you know, but they're not really emotionally there, right? Or really present over here, you know. For some of you, like honestly, I'm getting this is not even like a getaway, but like get away. Okay, so like for some of you, like maybe you just need some space from this person right now. I'm just getting like that the reconciliation is not really coming right now. I'm not saying that it's never coming, but it's just kind of like this week might be like a time for you to focus on your own healing. Okay, like that's just kind of what I'm getting. All right, so that is what I have for you today, Sagittarius. All right, you know, good luck with this energy. Okay, like focus on that healing, focus on yourself. All right, like you got this. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Love messages for Capricorn for the week of April 17th. Goodness golly. 5 of Pentacles. Some of you could have Sagittarian placements over here. Sorry. Sagittarius just had kind of like a heavy reading. So does Scorpio. I don't know. Maybe Scorpio. Some of you might be dealing with Scorpios or Sagittariuses, or you could have those placements. I don't know. Check your other placements regardless. All right. You know what, healing. Okay, overall. All right, like I was like kind of like, oh, when I saw the 5 of Pentacles a little bit, you know, it's a down and out card, and I was a little like struck, but it's like no, you're healing. Okay, you know, for some of you, like you could still be a little bit in that down and out energy, but I am seeing that, you know, you're starting to kind of see your resources. You're starting to like get out of that funk over here. You're starting to see what you have, and for some of you, it's your family, it's your friends. All right, so like make sure that you're making time for that. Okay, I'm getting like above anybody, above anything, you know, like for some of you, whether you're single or with a person, it's like there's this need for you to kind of focus on yourself, like in your life, even if you're like with a person, right? I'm not saying that you're ignoring them or their needs and like not talking to them or anything like that, but it's like remind yourself of like who you are, your needs over here, like who your friends are, you know, make time for yourself in that way, right? Like it's okay to have like your own life as well, right? Like I don't know, like I don't know who you know, that's what I got, okay, over here. For those of you that are single, I'm just getting, you know, better days coming over here. You know, the Three of Cups, make sure that you're making time to socialize. I am seeing that, you know, you're gonna be being in that energy, you know, a little bit more, okay? Like that you're gonna be more willing over here to cooperate, okay? So get out there. Now singles, what do you have? You have the Eight of Pentacles showing up reversed over here, okay? So like for some of you, there's just like some work that you need to put into something, okay? Like like okay, I'm getting work that you need to put into yourself, work that you need to put into your healing, okay? Is like, but you know, the beauty of the Eight of Pentacles is that it's saying, hey, if you put in the hard work, you're gonna get the results, okay? For some of you, sorry, I'm seeing like education over here. So like you could be learning about like your own, I don't know, like your healing. I'm getting like breaking patterns over here, you know, like changing things up, like really thinking about, you know, like what's affecting your like your relationships, you know, like what patterns do you keep repeating? Like you might be learning about your love style, you might be learning about how I mean, okay, I hate to go here, but no, I don't. It's what I do. But some of you are just straight up learning about, you know, how your family, your upbringing and things like that are affecting your relationships right now, okay? Like some of you are like getting in deep over here into your healing, but you know what, guess what, like the hard work is gonna pay off. It might be a little bit heavy over here right now, but guess what? You're going to get results, okay? That's what the Eight of Pentacles is guaranteeing right now. You know, make sure that you're using your friends and family as a sort of support. Make sure that you are using your resources as well, okay? And that's what I'm going to say about that work, okay? You know, I'm going to say, like, for some of you, don't allow work to distract you, okay? Like, one, you have work to do over here, okay? Let me pull another one. For one, you have, like, work to do over here, okay? But others, like, I'm getting also, like, work being a source of a, like, how do I say this? Like, you delve into your work and then don't make time to, like, take care of yourself emotionally, okay? So like don't let work be a distraction from your emotional healing over here, okay? Date, I don't know, I felt the need to like pull another card out. So for some of you, I don't know, you might just have somebody asking you out on a date, or like a date coming up. I don't know. I just wanted, I felt really called to pull it and that showed up. So you could have a day showing up here. Now those of you that are dealing with someone over here, you have the Chariot. Some of you could be dealing with Cancer, or somebody. That's funny. Some of you could be dealing, because I'm just thinking of like Capricorn and Cancer being like on the axis over here. So for some of you, like you could just be dealing with somebody that like you did not think was gonna be it, that ended up like being it, you know? Like I'm getting like kind of going out of your comfort zone. Like you tried something new over here. Like you did like kind of going for someone that isn't your type, right? Like, or that you kind of didn't really see coming, that you felt like was even like your opposite in some ways. But I'm getting like on a base level, you have, it's like, you know, like maybe having different likes and different tastes, but having similar values, right? Like, I don't know, like something like that. I don't know. Okay. But you know, like with the Chariot, I am seeing you like charging forward towards success over here. Okay. Like, I love this, right? I'm getting like you and your person are figuring out what hasn't worked out. Like you're talking about like, hey, you know what? Like, this is what I didn't like. This is what I didn't want over here. I want to heal from this pain over here. And I want to charge forward towards success, right? I want to make progress over here. You know, enjoy the journey is something that I'm getting. All right. But yeah, you know, better days coming. Okay. Roots and listen. Okay. I'm gonna say, you know, listen to each other, listen to your needs, listen to what it is that you're craving over here. With roots, I'm getting like I'm getting like I'm getting like planting your roots together, you know, like really. And I love this because Cancer and Capricorn are earth and water, which creates like really fertile soil. So, you know, it's great, right? Like for those growing roots over here, like really planting and growing. And over here is like what I'm getting, like establishing something together. Okay. But like there is some healing needing to happen, you know, but it can happen. Okay. So make sure you're listening. I'm also getting, addressing things at the root of the issue, you know? So like, whatever problems you were facing over here, whatever is over here in the Five of Pentacles energy lingering lingering, like that pain, like you need to talk about it. If you don't talk about it and you don't want to address it at the root of the matter, right, then your chariot's gonna get, you know, derailed over here, right? So like make sure that you are addressing things at the root of the matter, okay? That is what I have for you today, Capricorn, all right? If anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. You can always leave me a like, a comment, all right? Thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. What does Aquarius have? What are the love messages for Aquarius this week? Interesting. Wow. Okay. Wow. Aquarius, you have the Mother Star and the Magician showing up reversed. And I'm gonna say, I feel like I did another reading for Aquarius where the Mother Star showed up. I don't know why. I'm really okay. So the reason I remember is because the star is the card that's associated with Aquarius. So like the Mother Star just kind of reminded me of that. So I don't know, like some of you are still, okay, I'm sorry, Aquarius, but some of you are reverting, all right? Some of you are being asked to like set boundaries, and some of you are being asked to kind of see, you know, like how much you've grown, and, you know, really think about like everything that you have to give and how you are so strong and so amazing over here, and you're forgetting. All right. And you need to be reminded right here, right now, like of your, or every day of your life. All right. Remind yourself, okay, like of your worth. Okay. Like that. Make sure that you're not forgetting the lessons of the past. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like a repeating past mistakes, okay? Repetition. All right, like you're repeating past mistakes, like you're forgetting those lessons, okay? So like you need to make sure, I'm not saying, right, like hang on to the lessons and then like let the hurt keep you from charging forward or anything, right? Like no, right? It's like learn the lesson, release that, right? But make sure that you don't repeat it, right? It's like you're not, make sure that, you know, you're also not allowing that fear to keep you from charging forward, okay, which we're seeing over here with the Magician, okay, as well. All right, so a couple of things, right? Like stand in your power, okay, like be strong, set boundaries over here, but be careful that you're not confusing that with being manipulative, okay? Because the Magician over here, a couple of things, you know, the reversal is telling me this resistance to trying something new. You know, one is like a new energy, right? Like wanting something new, like, you know, over here, both the Mother Star and the Magician, guess what? They both have everything that they need to get going, okay? Like that is what they're known for the cards over here, okay? And you're not seeing that. You're not seeing that you are wonderful as you are. You're not seeing that you don't need anymore. Can you get more? Can you work toward more? Absolutely. But what you have right now is enough, and I'm getting this lack of recognition over here, okay? Now, what I was going to say, like, especially those of you that are coming from hurt, okay, make sure that you're not misusing your resources, because the Magician over here, like, other than that resistance to trying something new, it can get a little manipulative, right? It can get a little bit hurt and kind of be like, you know what, I need to do what I need to do, right? So it's like knowing, you know, maybe knowing that you have the knowledge, knowing that you have the sharp tongue, knowing that you have the power, right, to manipulate something, and doing so in a way that can be a little bit, you know, like hurtful to others, you know? So you want to make sure that you're not, I'm getting like perpetuating the hurt, you know, like you being hurt is not an excuse for you being like, you know, it's like, oh, I got hurt, so I'm gonna hurt others, right? Like that's not a thing, you know? I mean, I don't know, you can make it your thing, but guess what? It's not gonna bring you anything good, okay? So let's see. Singles. What do you have going on? Singles. I love this. You have the Queen of Cups, okay? Look, singles. All right. You want to welcome in this Queen of Cups. You want to welcome someone who's loving, somebody who's caring. This could be a Cancer energy. It could also be Scorpio energy. Over here, all right, a water sign in general, maybe. But overall, I'm just getting somebody who's loving, somebody who's nourishing, somebody who's nurturing over here is trying to come in and find you, all right? But, you know, if you want to welcome that in, then you really need to be, you know, sure of who you are, right? Like, you need to be standing in your power. I go back to that, like, you know, like learning your worth, knowing your worth, working with your worth over here, okay? Now, yeah, you have truth, you have reciprocity, reciprocity, okay? Like, so for some of you, like, I'm just getting somebody who really wants to be like true to you, somebody who wants to offer you their cup of love over here, you know, that wants like that balanced relationship over here, okay? Like, you might be hearing somebody might be like revealing their true feelings toward you about something, okay? Like, so, you know, like you could have, I'm just getting, you know, you could do have a possibility for like some just like really nice energy coming in if you're over here, you know, standing in your power, all right? Now, those of you that are dealing with someone or have somebody on your mind, let's see, you have the Nine of Swords, okay? Ooh, darling, yeah, Nine of Swords, you're like in your head, okay? This is like anxious and worrying, sleepless nights, okay? Like just kind of trying to make decisions, not like releasing over here, you know? That is why, you know, you were showing up all topsy-turvy over here, you know? And the Nine of Swords wants you to release, okay? Like it wants you to try to, you know, figure out, you know, like what it is that's plaguing you, you know? Like, let's see what else we have. Yeah, true heart. Okay, we have sorry, my fingers are burned so it's really hard for me to work with this deck today. All right, you have friends. Okay, I'll do an extra one. Okay, yeah, okay, so for some of you, all right, I'm getting like, okay, first thing, I'm getting like, be real, okay? Like, be real about your feelings. Be real. Like, I mean, you could be dealing with somebody that like does have like feelings for you, but like if they're still hurting you, right? Like, is that, you know, I go back to this whole like needing to set boundaries, you know, kind of learning your lessons over here, you know, like, I don't know. I'm just getting like, what's love, you know, what's love got to do, okay, like sort of situation, okay? But you know, above that, you know, I'm getting like you being real, okay, like with yourself, with your heart. I'm getting like accessing your feelings, accessing your emotion, and really thinking about, you know, how you feel about the situation with whoever it is that you're dealing with, you know, because if they're making you, you know, over here worry, like what, you know, what does that tell you? You know, can you do this for the long term? You know, is this sustainable? You know, for some of you, I'm getting like open up to friends, you know, I'm getting maybe even like, you know, going through this alone, like not sharing the extent of the pain of or your concerns over here with people or something. Not that you have to, but I'm getting that your friends could be a source of support to kind of help you process this, okay? Like as you're trying to figure out what you're doing with this person, okay? You know, I'm sorry, this does feel like a little bit heavy, you know, but you know, like, do know, like the Nine of Swords is saying, like, yeah, you know, like you're about to like close cycles, okay? Like you do have power, okay? Like remember those lessons, and remember, you know, like your power, you know, as you kind of like work through these situations, all right? Aquarius, you know, thank you so much for being here, all right? And good luck with everything. And all right. Whew, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Pisces. All right. Whew. All right, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What love messages does Pisces have to hear for the week of April 17th? Oh, come on. Give me something good. All right. Pisces. Okay. Seven of Wands and Six of Pentacles. Challenging energy. Okay. I'm just going to say why. I don't know, Pisces. I don't know why. But, you know, with the Seven of Wands over here, you know, I'm going to say, okay, like something is feeling imbalanced, okay? Like there's something that needs to be kind of brought back into balance as far as I'm getting how much you're putting into something or receiving from something, all right? So like you would know, right? Like, are you taking too much from your person? Are you putting enough into the situation? Is your person taking advantage of you, right? Like, are you putting yourself out there too much and not getting enough? You know, like, I don't know, right? Like, you need to like kind of figure that out, right? Like how can you bring things into balance, because you are showing up and you know, because this is the energy of how you are showing up. I'm almost thinking like you being in the like, how do I say this, in the not giving part of the, you know, like, you know, you're the one that's causing the imbalance, you know, in the sense of like, I don't know, maybe you're, I don't know, like it could be like not giving enough love, giving too much love, like not putting enough, you know, it's pentacles, you know, so I don't know, maybe like not taking care of enough things or taking, I don't know, right? But you know, like you are sensing that over here, you know, the Seven of Wands is saying like you're sensing the challenges over here, you know, and I'm getting that you're having a hard time standing up for yourself. You know, the Seven of Wands knows how to face those challenges, like, right, like they're ready to go. You know, and you know, I'm gonna say, you know, especially with the reversal, make sure that you're not just kind of like on the attack all the time, you know, because like that's kind of one of the shadowy sides of the Seven of Wands, that is like, just because you're ready to go, it doesn't mean that you need to go at all times, right? Like just because you're ready to fight, it doesn't mean that you need to be fighting everyone, or be like on the defense, you know, for whatever it is that's happening. But you know, if you are having, I'm getting like, it's interesting, right? Because it's almost like, what I'm getting is almost like picking small fights and not really addressing the deep rooted issues about something. Okay. So especially for those of you that are dealing with someone, it's like almost like you're like, you're feeling some sort of imbalance with your person, but you're not talking about it. But you're like kind of nagging them about other things that are like trivial, you know, I don't know, like that's the message that I'm getting. Okay. So there's this need to kind of like work with that energy. Okay. So singles, I'm sorry, I'm going to ask you to hold on for a bit, because I'm going to go into people who are dealing with someone first. All right, I usually do it the other way around, but I'm just really getting this partnered energy here. Okay, so I want to know more about what's happening. Okay, yeah, wow. Okay, so for this of you, yeah, like I'm getting arguments, quarrels. Okay, like something, I don't know, like you're not really sharing, though, is what I'm getting with the Nine of Swords, that you're not really talking to your person about your needs. Okay, so there is this need for you to speak, you know, like the truth of the matter. Okay, like speak, you know, what it is that you actually want. Okay, what it is that you are bothered about. Okay, because I'm getting like your person is not gonna know, like, or figure it out. Okay, like, okay, I'm just gonna say this, like, for some of you Pisces out there, like this person is not worth your time. Okay, I'm just gonna put this out there. Okay, like, you know, because you have both fling and crush over here, which makes me think that this might be a relationship that's not really established. Okay, so like if you're in like a more serious relationship and you want those messages, I would say check your other placements if this is not your story. Okay, because I'm getting like like somebody who is like, you're not, it's like not like a super committed thing, you know, but it's like this person still has so much hold over you, you know. So there's this need for you to, I'm getting like detached from the person, detached from the outcome, you know, like why are you giving them all this power? I don't know, maybe you like it, you know, I don't know, right? But like there is something where you're allowing this person to really get in your head, you know, and it's causing this imbalance within you. So you're being asked over here to detach from that. Okay, it's like just see the fling, I don't know, you know, like maybe it was a fling, maybe it's a crush that it's not like liking you back, or a fling that just kind of didn't really go anywhere, you know. But it's like if it's costing you the sleepless nights, then detach, you know. And if this is not your story, then this is not your story. Okay. So for singles, let's see, singles. Give me something good for singles. I want something good, please. All right. Singles, you know what, the energy wants to give what the energy wants to give. Okay, so singles, you know, you're healing, you're working, you're trying to figure things out. Okay, over here the Seven of Pentacles is just kind of saying, you know, hey, there's a little bit of work to do on yourself before you put yourself out there. Okay, goodness golly. You know, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just getting like, work on yourself, you know, like focus on yourself. Okay, like bring yourself back into balance, you know, take care of your needs. Okay, you do have 2 sevens showing up here, so 7 might be important. 77. Okay, you might want to look into the energy of 77, see if there's any messages for you, or a 7. Okay, you know, like I said, that could be like kind of challenging energy over here. But I am seeing, you know, like look toward the future. Okay, I love this Seven of Pentacles because it emphasizes like goals, potential, and success. So like it says, you know what, yes, you might be frustrated, right? Because it's gonna be like a card of being frustrated at all the work that you're putting in and not seeing the benefits yet. And it's like you might be frustrated yet, but like know that the hard work that you're putting into yourself, I'm getting into your healing, into you taking care of your needs, resonates over here. Know that it's going to be successful, okay? Like, create goals for yourself. Think of your potential, okay? Because all of this is possible if you continue to put in that hard work, okay? So, you know, if you're frustrated at that, I'm gonna say, like, you know, for some of you, like, also I'm getting like, you know, being real with yourself about, are you actually working on yourself, you know? When you have work. Yup. You have delusion. Wow. I'm gonna pull another one. You have flirt. Okay, wow, interesting. But for some of you, is like, are you being real with yourself about how much work you're putting into your healing? Okay, because I'm getting that for some of you is like, what are you actually doing, right? Like, are you learning about, you know, like how you show up in a relationship? Are you practicing being in a relationship, like with a person? I don't know, right? Like, I'm just getting like this need to kind of like pay attention, you know, like maybe like you're paying attention to your patterns, maybe you're paying attention to your love style, maybe you're paying attention to your family history. I don't know, right? But like, there, I do feel like there's some work to do, okay? Because of the pentacles and work, you know, for some of you, work can be I don't know, like getting in the way of your love life as well. But I'm also getting like for some of you, like, I don't know, you might be meeting somebody at work that kind of starts off as like a little crush over here, you know. And, you know, like, you, I don't know, you might have some light flirtation coming up, okay? So I don't know, just kind of like a side note over here, all right? Look out for that as far as some cutesy stuff, okay? But really be real with yourself and, you know, what you are ready for, all right, Pisces? Thank you so much for being here, all right? If anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. You can always leave me a like, a comment, all right? Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me, you know, like, and good luck, all right? And, yeah, thank you.